There's also a rumor floating around, and this is, I find this very intriguing, and this is not verified. I don't know where this started. It may be complete bullshit, but it was interesting enough that I thought I would mention it because I actually think it's a good idea. It's a smart idea, and that is that there is at least supposedly one network, and we don't know if it's cable or broadcast, but there's supposedly one network interested in bidding for the rights to air WrestleMania on television. I think it makes total sense. You know, given that these networks seem to love throwing around money lately for live programming and sports and all that. So, look, you got to shoot your shot while you can, right? They already have cities bidding on WrestleMania. Why should television networks be any different? I mean, it was said, I don't know, I don't remember where I read this, but it was said that WrestleMania this year, after expenses and everything, netted WWE a profit of about $15 million. So off a WrestleMania show that makes millions of dollars and, you know, for the local economies and everything, WWE's cut was somewhere around 15 million. Well, they could probably find a network to pay them 10 times that amount for the rights just to air WrestleMania live. Why wouldn't they do that? It would almost be business malpractice for them not to. The only thing I don't like about the idea is the idea of commercials airing mid-match at WrestleMania. That I don't like. Maybe there's a way around that. You know, like during a football game or a baseball game, they don't take a commercial in the middle of the inning unless they go to some sort of a break or there's an injury or if it's between innings. So I just disdain this idea of taking commercials in the middle of matches anyway. And so hopefully there would be a way around that here in this situation. But, you know, maybe if a major network picked up WrestleMania, the frickin' thing wouldn't be 7 hours long. You know, and again, I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know which network this could be. If it's Fox, if it's some other network, I don't know. But, you know, Major League Baseball, they make big bucks for the World Series. The NFL does for the Super Bowl. If WWE can make even a fraction of that for WrestleMania, then, hey, it more than sells itself. It would dwarf whatever profit they typically make on that show. And also, keep this in mind, too. It would also be a far bigger audience than WrestleMania has probably ever gotten before. We've had 34 WrestleManias, right? We're coming up on WrestleMania 35. Goes all the way back to 1985. Closed circuit, pay-per-view. Now you have the WWE Network. The network has between 1.5 and 2 million subscribers, right? Somewhere in that range. And not all of them are watching WrestleMania. So as far as the biggest WrestleMania audience, I mean, to my knowledge, it's still that 2012 show from Miami that had that first Rock versus John Cena match. I think that was around 1.2 million buys that show got. This was a couple of years before the network. An audience of 1.5 million, right, or so, 1.6 million, 1.7 million on network television is nothing. That's nothing. It would be considered a massive disappointment if they did what they did for their quote-unquote biggest WrestleMania ever. If they did that on network television, that would be seen as a colossal failure. But yet, it would be the biggest audience ever for a WrestleMania. So again, I don't see why they wouldn't at least consider it. I think that's a story to follow. And there could very well be some teeth to it.